everyone, and welcome back to another consignment update here at Gardner Holgate Auction Rooms. Today we are having a look at some B stock guitars. So you will have noticed in the last auction we had a selection of B stock amplifiers, some B stock studio gear and that kind of thing. So this is essentially from the same clearance. It's a distributor just clearing out some of their stock, so it's all ex-shop stock that's been returned for various reasons. It could be as simple as just the shipping box has a knock to it rather than the instrument themselves, but some instruments may have a knock, but essentially what you are getting is a brand new guitar. Many people got confused last time and didn't realise there was an extra 20% VAT on the hammer price, as well as the buyer's premium, so please do be aware of that if you're going to bid on any of these. It is VATable stock, not under the usual auctioneer's margin scheme, so there is the extra 20% to pay, but these things will be priced and estimated accordingly. So it should all still work out and get factored into your final bill. So there's it's mostly cheaper things, lower end things, but still interesting to look at nonetheless. But there are some very, very good quality guitars, and you could just find yourself a bargain. This auction is taking place 3rd to the 6th of September. Catalogue will be online in the next few weeks, but let's take a look and see what we have in the B stock section. This Jazzmaster, been in the wash and shrunk. Mini Jazzmaster. I did say that there would be some budget things. The serial number tells us 2022, so as we say, it was a returned B stock item, so it would have been in a shop stock at some point, but to return to the distributor, and now it's ended up here with us. But this is a Squier by Fender Mini Jazzmaster, and as you can see on this one, the B stock issue is the switch tip has been damaged, but still works. And apart from that, you're basically getting a brand new guitar. But I think they're cool, great for your kids, or great for those with small hands. I'd certainly enjoy playing that. Nice and light too. And here we have a Fender Malibu, the California series electroacoustic guitars. I like these just because they've got a Strat headstock on an acoustic guitar. But a nice small bodied, I guess a good lounge around armchair guitar, but essentially in as new condition as you can see. Still got the tags on the head there, comes with the original shipping box. Good guitar for the money.
Definitely.
And a model not often seen. This is a Squier Stratocaster, but it's a FSR, so Fender Special Run, in the black finish with the metallic guard there. And this rather interesting pickup setup. So you've got the two, from a distance looks like a humbucker, but we've got the two single coils placed closely together and works with a standard 5-way switch. So an interesting design, and a lot of these FSR guitars, they do end up picking up value in years to come because they're made in limited numbers. So even the Squier guitars, I sort of think back to the earlier Squier guitars like the Vista series, and all those instruments that are now increasing in value. So Fender Special Run, not many of you have seen these before, but an interesting idea. Comes with a really good quality maple neck actually, and with the matching headstock, is a good looking guitar. So here we have one of the better guitars from the B stock collection. This is a Player Series Telecaster, Mexican made 2022 with the classic butterscotch finish with the black guard. Now this does have an obvious B stock issue, which is, where was it? There we go. I was saying obvious, couldn't find it. There we go on the edge. There is a blemish or finish imperfection. So that is the reason it's been assigned B stock status. But apart from that, it genuinely is a brand new guitar. Brand new, albeit a couple of years old now, but it's never been out. It's never been purchased new to date. So it's still, you could be the first owner. So another Player Series Mexican Fender. This one a Stratocaster in the black finish with a 3-ply guard. And the issue with this one is the scratch on the horn there. So if you're not worried about that, again, you are essentially getting a brand new guitar. So we have a Jaguar, this one a Squier, and I really like these guitars actually. I think they're very, very good quality. This one made in Indonesia in 2023, so only a year old, probably less than, and that is the reason for the B stock designation. So a very, very small impact blemish, but apart from that, all stickers and coverings still intact. Decent quality guitar. I think the fretboard needs a bit of feeding though. And holding by the monkey grip, for those of you who didn't know that's what that's called, but it is. A Steve Vai thing. So this is a Ibanez Gem Junior, and I can't actually find anything wrong with this guitar. So, but it is B stock from 2020, Ibanez Gem Junior. So grab yourself a potential bargain with this one. If you want to shred on a budget, Ibanez Geo, so the budget, Ibanez's budget range, and yeah, it's got that, the red and black with the satin finish. It's got the heavy metal looks. Big fans of this genre, so yeah, the punk rockers quite used to seeing these being used. So yeah, if you want to shred on a budget, then there's a good option for you. Quite a good looking guitar, I think. What do you think? So picked out for two reasons. So from 2021, there are some lefties included as well. So Michael Kelly, very well made guitars, good brand. This is the Hybrid Special. So it's a semi-hollow body guitar, and I like how these pickups have got these sort of wooden effect. I'm not too sure what they are. Maybe they are wooden veneer covers, but it's a good looking guitar, very well made, well constructed, left-handed, this sort of semi-hollow body design, and you'll certainly stand out with that one. And some more Michael Kelly guitars. We've got an MK53 on my left here. I mean, you can see the quality of this thing. Good tobacco sunburst finish, the maple veneer top, good quality maple neck as well. Just a well-made guitar. Asian factory. This one will be made in Indonesia, but nothing wrong with that at all, of course. And then we have the humbucker equivalent with maple board here. And one brand that should get a special mention within this sort of B stock range is Jet Guitars. Now, a lot of you will have probably seen videos by guitar influencers and YouTubers previously. I know Andy Ferris, the Guitar Geek, has featured these in videos before and has sort of raved about the quality of them, and I really can see why now. So I think we've probably got, looking along the line there, maybe 10 to 15 of these guitars. There's sort of different price points, but considering this one here, which is the 450 range, and I think these retail at 330, something like that.
3 to maybe 370 or something.
Yeah, just between £300 and £400 anyway, but the quality is just amazing, really. You've sort of got this contour into the body, you've got the bird's eye maple veneer top, you've got the HSS pickups. I'm not entirely sure what pickups these are, but I've been told they are good quality. But hey, if you wanna improve that, then it wouldn't cost you much to get some better pickups in there. But you've even got the roasted maple neck, locking tuners, just really outstanding quality guitars. Now, when I say sort of £300 to £400 new, what's that going to relate to in auction or open market price? Probably only half that. So for £150-ish, I mean, we've got to take into account, as I said earlier, the extra VAT that has to be paid for vatable stock. You're still getting a lot of guitar for the money. So for those of you who are not worried about what you're sporting on your headstock, which I think in this day and age we really shouldn't worry about that, because there's lots of high profile artists using Affinity Squires and things like that, for example. And at the end of the day, it's all about the music that we're creating, not about the brand we're playing, in my opinion. Although I'm saying that when I'm usually only seen with a Gibson in my hand, but there we go. I really do mean that. These Jet guitars shouldn't be overlooked. Incredible quality, and we do have quite a few in the sale. So I'll just show you a few other examples. So again, fantastic quality with the roasted maple neck. These have got a really great feel to these necks. Locking tuners, got this champagne sparkle finish, got more of a super strat styling, double humbuckers. So that just shows you sort of the different models. And of course we've got the slightly lower end, sort of traditional specs. But even so, butterscotch blackguard telly, so the single ply, honouring that blackguard look. But still, you've got locking tuners, you've got a good, decent quality maple neck with the butterscotch contouring at the back, which is handy for those who don't like the severe cut. And then we've even got a Jazzmaster style, which again, fantastic quality guitar, HH Jazzmaster through body. Some people will prefer this design with the Tune-o-matic, so you can get quite accurate with your intonation. This one not with locking tuners, but again, some really, really good guitars there. Shouldn't be overlooked, and I think if you want a bargain in this auction, then this is potentially where to go if you want a good quality guitar. And of course, like I said, there's various great reviewers, influencers and YouTubers out there who have given sort of very, very good reviews of these. I mean, of course, there may be a few things about these guitars that people won't like. You know, I'm not saying they're the best quality guitars in the world, but you do get a lot of guitar for the money, especially for the price point. You're talking potentially under £200 or thereabouts.
You compare that to a Mexican Fender.
Exactly.
And I personally would say they're probably on par with one of those.
Yeah, they are getting on par with Mexican Fenders, really. You know, it's certainly a close run-in. So, yeah, keep an eye out on those ones. There we go, ladies and gents. Thanks for joining us again today for this consignment update for our 3rd to 6th of September 2024 auction. I hope you enjoyed the B-Stock, bargain B-Stock episode. It won't be for everyone, I know. There's some people who like to focus on the higher end things and the mid-range things, but it's always good to have a look at some of the lower value guitars, just because obviously some people are only really in it at that budget. I'd probably be one of those people, to be honest. And as you can see, a lot of these things should not be overlooked. As we've seen with the Jet guitars, you get some interesting guitars as we've seen throughout this video. But there's possibly around 150 guitars, both electric, acoustic, but brands focusing Squier, Fender, Tanglewood acoustics. We've got some Brunswick acoustics, of course Ibanez. So some decent brands there, and of course those Jet guitars as well. Really, really should not be overlooked. We'll be back next week with some more, I guess, normal content, normal service resumed. So if you do like these videos, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, also hit the bell icon to get notified for future video uploads. Hopefully the catalogue will start to show sort of 3 to 4 weeks before the sale. Another big sale, as they always are these days. So do keep checking back, keep an eye on our socials for the very latest news, and I look forward to seeing you next time.